Hey, how's it going, Whitney and team? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. We are an online marketing local agency here in the Springs. Um, I understand you talked to Taylor, and I understand that you needed some SEO work, and so I wanted to do this video analysis and basically go over exactly what I can see as a search marketer that does this day in and day out. Kind of see what kind of metrics I can see specifically, as well as some of the keywords you want to potentially rank for and why you're ranked there and what we need to do to get you ranked higher. All right. So without further ado, let me go ahead and just dive in. All right. I'm gonna shoot from the hip, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. What I did was the first thing I did is I pulled up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at the metrics of a site and see kind of where you're at right now and like the specific metrics on why you're there. All right. So what I can see right off the bat is there has not been a lot of SEO work done. The reason I know that is because over the period of all time, since 2013, the existence of this website, the referring domain has just been kind of being bounced back and forth. If you had a SEO company that was doing work consistently, you would see this having a steady climb of referring domains. Because the reason being is all SEO companies that are worth their dime understand that the number of referring domains has a huge impact in Google's current algorithm. Basically, a referring domain is any website that links back to your website via hyperlink. And the reason why this is so important is because that's how Google determines how authoritative and how trustworthy your site is. So expanding on this, basically, for example, if there's a blog out there that's called the orthodonticblog.com, and they make a new blog post and they say, hey, if you're looking for the best orthodontist in Colorado Springs, check out coloradosprings.ortho.com, and then there'd be a link that links back to your site. And so what Google does is basically Google crawls through the hundreds of millions of websites that are out there on the internet, and they're constantly looking for these links that are linking back between sites. And so anytime another website links back to your website gets credit for it. The reason being is basically in this scenario, that blog is like, hey, go check out this website. Hey, click on this link. Hey, visit this business, right? And so in Google's eyes, when you get a lot of these websites talking about your website, it shows Google that you're the kind of website that's trustworthy, that other websites like to talk about. You're the kind of website that's authoritative because you have a lot of these people that are talking about you constantly. If you didn't have a good business, if you didn't have a good website, if you didn't have a good presence online, you wouldn't get these mentions. And so there's no reason for Google to give you credit and rank you because there's no other way for Google to understand that dichotomy. And so when you get a lot of these mentions, when you get a lot of these websites mentioning your brand and linking back to your site, it shows Google that you're an authoritative website and you deserve to rank higher than other websites that aren't as authoritative, and that you should rank higher for the keywords that we want to go after. All right. And so at the end of the day, we want a lot more referring domains. We want to shoot for at least 100, if not 300 referring domains on about 1,000 to 3,000 backlinks, and that's really going to set you apart from your competition and really get you at the top spot for the various keywords you want to rank for. Now, there's a lot more to SEO than what I just mentioned with referring domains, right? That's just kind of like the tip of the iceberg, but this is a very important part of it, and an SEO company that was building out your campaign would be continuing to get you more referring domains. It's a necessary thing that you have to do. And so the methodology as to how we go about doing this, because we're a local online marketing company, we have a lot of push and influence that we've established over the years. And so we have relationships with bloggers, newspapers, PR firms, and directories and things like that, where we can get you mentioned and we can get other websites linking back to your site and building that authority. And we constantly do this. And if you're not constantly doing this, this is the situation where you run into, like, you just get random spikes. You get down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and you just don't rank for anything, which is why right here you'll see there's no organic keywords, no organic traffic going to your site because of this fact. We're here to help. We understand that SEO is a tricky business, and it's not easy to always hire quality ones. There's a lot of shady, slick salespeople that don't actually do SEO work, and they don't actually provide results for their clients, but we do. If we weren't able to do that, we would not be in existence. We would have gone out of business, because we're very clear about the fact that we have to bring you business so that your marketing dollars that are going into us make sense. Otherwise, there's no point in paying us, and there's no point in continue to work with us. And so we understand that dichotomy, and we're very clear about that. And so if we weren't able to bring results for our current clients, then we would not be in existence. But the fact that we have clients that are constantly referring us business, that are constantly and that our business is constantly growing is just a testament of the fact that we are able to provide results for our clients. And that's why I'm very confident when I'm doing this video analysis in knowing that I could do the same, or we could do the same kind of results for you as well. All right. So I think I'll do that part, and then let me just dive into your actual website and see what I can find. Schedule initial consult. What I would recommend is actually have a phone number. So if anyone has any questions, right here at the top, make it like similar to this, and just boom, just a phone number that's clickable. That way, if anyone has questions or just would rather talk on the phone, a lot of older people would rather just talk on the phone. So if you could just do that, that would be great, so that you can capture more people. So it's not just about getting you more traffic. It's not just about getting you found for these keywords. Now, once people hit your website and visit your website, we've got to get them to actually call the phone, to fill out a contact form, to schedule an appointment, that kind of thing. And so now I'm really getting into conversion rate optimization, where we actually convert the people that are visiting your site. Our team, this is great. Actually, the site itself looks really good. It really does. I actually might potentially redo this image. And because the nature of how people read things, they go from left to right, I would have an image of the doctor here, and then, or the doctors here, and then have like this badge is good, but I would rather have the badge where you have like a list of badges that you've gotten down here, or like right here, rather than having this, because your goal, this is like your most precious real estate, because most people are going to land on your home page and this is the first thing that they see. You need to make sure that you direct them in a certain direction, and our goal is a call to action where it's not necessarily this Invisalign, but it's like a statement. It says, call now for your free appointment. Schedule an appointment today with John Snow Orthodontics, right? And that's the kind of thing that we want to show. So this is really cool. And so this is really good in terms of actually getting people, convincing them. But in terms of actually getting more conversions, we need to make sure that this is on the right side. And instead of this, it's like schedule an appointment here, or click to call today, or you know, that kind of thing. And so that's what I would recommend. And the other reason, the reason why I would rather have images of like the actual doctors is because just because of the fact that you're working with teeth and the nature of the business, you're doing a lot of face-to-face contact, right? And a thing like where teeth and stuff like that, where some people are uncomfortable with that kind of thing, you want to be able to build trust as much as possible. And so people want to tie the dentist with the business. They want to be able to see the dentist. They want to be able to understand who the person is, see your smile, and then do it that way. It's like a internal psychological subconscious thing that people have, like a checklist of things that they want to see that the business is legit. They want to see that the number and the location that you have is a local number. They want to see that there's a face behind the business. They want to see that you have good reviews, and they like the things that they see. So, and then once you have all those elements, that's when you're going to really convince them to say, hey, I'm going to go with these guys. Yes, they stand apart. I don't want to look at any other website. This is the person that I want to reach out to, right? Which is our goal. You know, if you want to actually go extra credit, you could even actually do a video introducing yourself, being like, hey, my name is blah, blah, and I am here to do your teeth. I've been in business, blah, 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 and then do that. Or maybe even just like some videos of like you interacting with patients could be really cool, tying that emotional aspect to it. One of our clients that we work with, Dwayne Moore, Dr. Dwayne Moore at Woodman Views Dentistry, we built this, one of our services is actually doing like videography for our clients. And so, I just pulled this right before this, so I don't know why it's not loading. But anyways, it's like a video that basically, it's like a panoramic with like a drone, and then it's like some videos of actually like seeing the office and things like that. So it's pretty cool. Really, really cool. I want to show you this, so. I literally just pulled this up, so I don't know what's going on here. But whatever. Just when you get a chance, search up Woodman Views Dentistry so you know what I'm talking about. All right? So I think I'll wrap it up here. I hope at the very least you got some insight out of this. If you have any questions, I'm more than available to talk on the phone, email, or since we're local here in the Springs, we can absolutely meet in our office or meet at your office when a good time is for you, and then kind of go from there. All right? So really look forward to kind of hearing back from you and seeing what your thoughts are, and would really love to work with you guys and get you really found a lot more for the things that we want to do and really blow up your business in terms of your online marketing. All right. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day and week. All right. Thank you.